Dear listener, ClockTower is intended for mature audiences and might be inappropriate or possibly triggering to some. Many of the themes and events in ClockTower are inspired by weird fiction as well as similar concepts, which means the show can get dark.
If that isn't something you enjoy, please listen at your own discretion. We here at the ClockTower care about you, so please put your mental health first. Our show will be here when you're ready.
Welcome to another episode of ClockTower, a D&D 5e experience. For those of you familiar with 5th edition, keep in mind that all of our players are playing a custom class called the ClockTower Agent. We also play with a lot of house rules that we as a group collectively enjoy. We explain these rules as they come up, so if you're just joining us, you may need to listen to previous episodes to clear up any confusion. Before we jump into this episode, I would like to say, if you like our show, please share it with your friends, tell others. We put a ton of effort into this show, but in general, we have a hard time getting it out there. So, if you could, help us spread the word. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and welcome to the ClockTower. Brilliant colors explode through the sky. Loud, distant pops of explosions remind you of many worlds before this one. But for the first time, the lights are just pretty. There's no distant chiming. There's no waking up in the clock tower. When the show is over, the lights come back alive, turn on. And all of you for a moment are just impressed at whatever that was. And even thinking about it, you kind of know in the back of your mind that those were fireworks, but knowing and seeing, two different things. As most of you are still staring at the sky, you see the smoke trails and can almost smell the gunpowder. It's very familiar for you, Jaeger. And Sam, off to your side, you see the diner, the person inside that looks so much like Lily, turning the sign around so that it says close, and a little bit later, coming out the back door, like the alley side door of the diner, and locking it behind them with a overcoat thrown over their waitress outfit.
Sam kind of stops staring at the sky and notices that, and they kind of look down at the ground for a little bit and just kind of mutter to themselves, hoping that maybe someone will overhear, but most likely not. I can't bring this up now. I'm the one who want to take a break. I don't need to bring up more bad things.
Rock, probably hearing that, is going to say, we should probably find some place to stay for the night.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It's weird. After all of that, I feel a bit more comfortable.
Well, I have bad news for you. I have information on why we might be here.
How's that bad news?
Because it's going to make everything look much less pleasant.
Can we at least keep the illusion alive until we get to someplace?
Sure. Yeah, we'll keep the illusion alive. Let's, can I roll a perception check to find, like, a hotel or an inn?
Yeah, I don't think it takes a perception check. I think you guys are able to find a motel to stay in pretty easily.
All right. Then I'll probably lead everybody to that motel.
All right.
I like that idea. If Sam lets me, I would like to pick them up and put them on my shoulder.
Sam kind of like, I don't know, how do you approach this? Because if you just like went to pick Sam up, Sam would jump but not stop you.
Oh.
In a sense. But if you approach them with it, they'd probably be like, kind of look a bit embarrassed and look down a bit blush, but wouldn't say no. Either way, Sam's on your shoulder.
Yeah, either way. I definitely just grab you. Like,
in which case, Sam lets out an audible yip, but doesn't struggle.
And the four of you, well, three of you walk, and one of you gets a ride to the motel, and I think for one of the first times ever, turn in for the night. Well, I guess you had several nights in Duran when you were going through the woods, but this is the first time you've ever had the chance to sleep in a bed, I think.
Hey guys, did you know that we just get funds for going places?
What do you mean, Jaeger? You didn't have that money on you?
No, that's why I'm confused. I checked my pockets earlier and we had nothing, and now, well, when we needed it, pulled it right out. It's kind of nice.
Wait, are you saying that we just like get the funds for anything that we're doing at the time?
I guess so. I don't know. I just paid for lunch just now, so I mean,
Well,
I assume.
We can test this. Rock's gonna like pat themselves down and like try to find any like form of like payment.
You don't find anything.
All right, let me try to go up and order us a set of rooms. Who knows? Maybe we'll see what happens. So I'd go to the counter.
Hey,
Hello.
you need a room?
I need 4 rooms, preferably.
Do they need to be separate, or do you want them close together?
I could I could use them close together personally.
Yeah. You don't mind the second floor? I can do that.
Yeah, second floor will do.
All right.
How much?
I think it's 100 for the night for all 4 rooms.
All right.
$25 a room? Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean 50s.
Yeah, that's fair.
that's true.
50s-esque.
This
Oh
money
my
they
god,
need to,
this
yeah,
is so expensive.
very expensive.
Sorry.
It's better be ritzy.
I was gonna say, I was like, how much is a room for the night? Like $25
No,
a
you're
room?
fine.
Because in our time, $100 for a 1 room for a night
It's cheap.
So,
Taking in inflation
It's-
and the way the economy would move,
Yeah, yeah.
at $100 a night is probably very expensive, but just isn't to us.
$100 for 4 rooms, yeah, well, that's what we're gonna run with. So,
Dope.
he says, $100.
All right. Rock's gonna reach into their pocket.
Okay.
What do they find?
You feel a small crumpled bill. $100.
Who's on the bill?
The man from the statue.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. He takes it and puts it in the till, and then takes 4 keys off of the wall and slides them over to you.
Rock grabs them.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just gonna turn back to the crew. Go. God, I hate doing that, but it helps everything. Here's a room key for each of you. Place them all in your hands.
Wait, does that mean Rock has like a normal person voice and then like a voice when he talks to us? I have never
Rock has like a voice he puts
Like,
on to be official.
like
Yeah.
I knew that, but I didn't realize
Sorry.
that it
Rock-
was like worthy.
I did it just to completely out of character. I did it in Duran when Rock was talking to the jeweler.
You didn't you?
Totally
Okay,
did.
So sorry.
Oh
So-
my goodness. So many things about our characters this episode.
Here's your key. Here's your key. Sam. Rock gets on their tippy toes. Here's your key.
Thanks.
You're the tallest.
Is Sam still on your shoulders?
Oh. That's a good point. Sam on Reagan's shoulder is taller than Rock.
Yeah.
Kind of weird looking down at you. Kind of like it, but
Don't get used to it. That ain't permanent. All right, so I got all the rooms decently close to each other. So if there's any issues, we can all pop out. Does anybody have a preference? If you guys want to, we'll get up there. If you want to switch rooms, it's all good. I'm gonna probably stay on watch for a little bit, and then find a nice corner to perch up in. So
As all of you are getting ready, there is like a person in kind of ratty clothes, in like a jacket, and they've got brown, messy hair, and they look pretty messed up. And they hold out a cup to you guys. And goes, can any of you spare some change?
Yeah. And reaches into his pocket and tries to pull out some cash.
You pull a coin out, but it's a ClockTower coin.
what color hair does this person have?
Brown?
Can I make a insight check?
Sure.
That's a 4.
You're not sure. Maybe buying necessities is something that the clock tower gives you funds for, but charity isn't.
Do I see Jaeger look confuddled at the clock tower coin?
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight check to see who the hell
Sure.
this dude is? Because this is confusing.
It looks like a homeless dude.
It just looks like a homeless dude. I'm really confused. 9.
Again, seems just like a homeless dude. He looks really cold.
Rock's gonna reach into their pocket.
You have a clock tower coin.
This is not right. I don't.
He sees you both holding a coin, looking at him, and he goes, I get it. And then he, like, turns to walk away.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Jaeger, can you please? I only have one of these.
Sir, sorry. I was confused. I thought I had more on me. And I just put it into his cup.
It clanks in the bottom of his cup. Thanks.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. The name, Ron, if you need anything, just let me know. I'll do what I can, I guess. I appreciate when people are willing to give, even when they don't have much to give.
No, it's fine.
Hey, do you have a place to stay for the night?
I mean, I have a place where I stay, but
I mean like a room.
no.
Rock pulls their key and gives it to him. I was probably gonna sleep in the outside of the door anyway.
Are you sure?
Take it.
Have a quiet
I don't know
night.
what to say.
Don't say anything. Just, it's yours. Have it for the night.
Takes the coin, the key, and looks in his cup and looks at all of you and goes, thanks.
Happy to help.
He nods and, like, looks at the little tab on the key and starts, like, walking towards wherever the room is and, like, looking at the numbers on the sides of the doors, like, is this the room? No? Okay. Is this? No. I'm looking like he's trying to find it.
Rock's gonna go up to him real quick.
Okay.
Because he's looking for the room. Excuse me, you said your name was Ron?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, we're kind of, a little new in town. What do you know about this place?
About the motel?
No, not the motel, just the city.
Oh, Amber Park?
Amber Park, yeah.
A lot of people move here. Was rated one of the top 5 vacation spots to come, which is impressive because most of the other places on that list are beach towns. So, I guess the park's really nice.
What do you know about the statue, the dude who apparently founded this place?
Oh, I think he was some great warrior or something.
Alright. Sorry to bother you. One last question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Do you believe?
I'm sorry?
Never mind. Enjoy your night.
Okay.
And
All right.
Rock's gonna walk back down.
And they, like, turn a corner to go try and find the fucking room somewhere.
Can I help him find the room?
Yeah.
I just realized his room's right next to ours anyway, so
Yeah.
we all gotta go in that
We'll
direction.
just walk
anyway.
with him.
Okay. You guys go to find them, turn the corner, and when you turn the corner, he's not there.
Yeah.
Maybe he got lost?
I don't think so. It's a hallway.
Well, it's like an outside motel. So, like, he went around to the back of the building where there are more rooms and isn't there.
I don't think so, unless he's some kind of like sprinter or like climb walls.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that out of the equation at this point. Well, you guys have your rooms. I'm probably just gonna take a squat outside of one of your doors.
Do you
Just kinda-
want to just stay in mine
Yeah.
I was gonna keep watch. Make sure
All
nothing
night.
bad happens.
in the cold?
I'm warm.
You're wearing short shorts.
I don't have my coat on. I just, I want to make sure nothing bad happens. I'll just camp out.
And a light shirt. Are you sure?
Yeah, if the worst, just I'll take a blanket and I'll just kind of chill there. Be no issue.
Yeah, you can do that, and still come inside the room.
I unlock my door and pull Rock in with me.
Hey, whoa!
Good night.
Well, that solves that. Now, Jaeger.
Good night, Sam. Walks through the room.
Oh my god, and Sam is left standing outside of the room with the door shut in their face.
All right. That's fine. See y'all tomorrow. And Sam kind of goes into their own room.
And the majority of you guys sleep on a bed for the first time. Except for either Rock or Reagan, or do you share a bed? How does that go down?
Rock would just, like, you'd find Rock, as soon as they got in, like, Reagan would probably do whatever. Rock would just, like, sit in the corner of the door and stare at the door. All right, you going to bed?
Yeah. I kick a pillow to Rock.
Rock will say, thanks. And they'll put it behind their head, stare at the wall and say, good night, Reagan.
Night, Rock.
And in the morning, all of you are awoken by trumpets blaring in the streets and loud cymbals crashing and people happily clapping and cheering. And as you sleepily look out your window, you see a parade going down the sort of main street towards the park.
Was the last parade type setting we saw Skeleton King?
Yeah.
All right, Rock has his sword out. Just in the motel room, just...
I imagine Sam, like, falls out of bed.
Jaeger's posted with like a sniper position in a chair next to the window. Oh, no. Just like, oh, okay. Not that bad. Just like ejects the round that was in the chamber and like puts it away.
Reagan covers his face with a pillow, yells into it, gets up, and walks out of the door.
Rock in the room by themselves goes, hate it here. Gets up. They were wearing the same clothes they went to bed in. They didn't change at all, and just walks out the door.
Sam kind of stumbles out, also looking like they slept in their clothes, because they're just not used to wearing anything else or sleeping. So their hair is kind of like all pushed up to one side, and their dress is a little bit wrinkled.
Jaeger steps out of his room. His hair is wild. Luckily, he's got his hat on to kind of cover it all up, but the look of his sideburns is very much like he hasn't really done much to him. He's a mess.
And as you all like look at how disheveled all of you are, I mean, Sam is usually disheveled, but like more so. And you guys see like a lot of colors that are like silver and gold, and people parading through the streets, and like a man dressed up in what looks like one of your guys' outfits, like your normal outfits, like waving on a float to people and like flexing with a big golden sword in their hand.
Okay.
So, Jaeger. That's just someone in a costume.
Is it?
Fuck.
Like, I can make better illusions than that.
All right. It's day 2. We got one more day left besides this. Let's try to spend today. We relaxed yesterday. It's good for you guys. Let's find some information. All right, we're here for a job. Let's get it done.
It seems like it's gonna be pretty easy to do. Let's just
All right.
go and talk to someone.
I also relay the information from the kid, or at least what happened with the kid, to the rest of the crew.
Okay.
Huh.
Does
Odd.
this mean you guys have an idea of where you're going?
I was just going down to the parade.
Oh, okay.
Gonna just grab someone and see what the parade was about.
All right. There are tons of people. You can grab pretty much anyone. However, as you're walking up, you do see a girl in a white sundress with a sun hat, and she's got golden hair, and you're pretty sure that's Ruth.
Hey, Ruth!
She looks over her shoulder, and like waves at you, and then like smiles and waves for you to come over.
Reagan, no, Reagan, we have a mission to do.
I'm gonna ask her a question as I jog.
Reagan!
Have fun, Reagan.
And he's gone.
Tower, damn it. All right, well, okay, you guys stick with me, or we'll
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the park. and find something to do.
What do you, we're here to find information, Sam. We're on a job.
In the park, where there's things to do.
You were in the park yesterday. We've been there.
What was that?
Sam, we need to get...
You're saying a lot to me, and I respect that. But I'm gonna go.
No, Sam, no! Sam! Rock's just gonna turn and glare eyes at Jaeger.
And
Is
there
Jaeger
they
there when you turn around?
Go. Yeah.
Okay.
Jaeger's still standing there, just like, and there they go.
Hey, Jaeger,
Yes, Rock.
we have a mission to do, right?
I'm more than aware.
We gonna go find information?
Do you think the hero has a grave?
Maybe. Probably. Yes. You want to go to find a graveyard?
No, we can just ask around, see if maybe there's a memorial besides the park.
The parade might be leading to the memorial for all we know.
Are you insinuating we should just go to the parade and just watch the parade as we follow it? That sounds like an insinuation.
No, I was not saying that. I was saying the parade might lead to the memorial, so if we ask where the memorial is, we can just go in the parade.
Jaeger's eyebrows just sort of raised like,
I'm here. Look, just for information. Rock's flailing their hands a little bit, just like very kind of defensively.
That ball game looked really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Look,
Like-
everything here seems fun. All right, I had ball of foot yesterday. It was kind of cool, but information. We're here on a job.
Rock, let's follow the parade. And Jaeger
Nope.
just puts his arm around Rock's shoulders and just like starts dragging
How are you
him
reaching
away.
me? No.
Like I said, it's like
Oh.
it's like a very long crook sort of thing, and just starts dragging you forward toward the parade to sort of follow it and see where it
I
leads.
let him take me.
How do you guys enjoy the parade?
Jaeger's actually trying to see if there's some sort of memorial. that
Roll
leads-
perception. Or investigation.
I will also do the same. However, can I actually ask to roll a disadvantage because Rock's probably distracted by the parade and the fun of it?
Yeah.
12? Perception? 12?
8.
As you follow the parade, there are vendors selling food and trinkets and other items. By the time you guys get to the end of the parade, Rock is adorned with different snacks and other things because apparently the clock tower was willing to give money for all of those things.
I somehow had enough money for everything.
Jaeger's head just slowly just pans over toward Rock.
Have you ever had, they call this like caramel corn? It's delicious. It's like sweet and salty. I didn't know you could do that.
I'll have some. And Jaeger just sort of puts his hand in the bag and gets some.
And I think we see like a pretty long, drawn out scene here of Rock and Jaeger kind of like laughing and smiling and looking at all the different sights in the parade. And when you get to the end of the parade, you see that apparently overnight they've turned Amber Park's park into a festival ground. There are little pop-up tents set up, there's a small Ferris wheel, and there are, like, on the bandstand that was set up yesterday, there are people playing music, there are all kinds of things. There's, like, a whole group of people hula hooping just in one part of the park together, and, like, a guy who just has a little roped-off area, and he's just, like, teaching people how to hula hoop. As well as, like, all manner of, like, carnival games and things like that, like, pay $5, knock over the ball, and all kinds of like just fun things.
Okay, before we do anything else, first put down the corn dog.
That's really good.
Fine. Before we do
Rock
anything
kind of like
else,
puts the corn dog behind their back. Right, keep talking.
we need to find someone to ask if there's some sort of
You're right.
official memorial.
We need to
for
get
the
information.
Items
we're
of the hero.
Why we're here.
That's why we're here.
So the carnival games, are they nearby us?
Yeah.
Do they have like big stuffed animals and stuff that you can win?
Oh yeah.
Rock's trying to keep eye contact with Jaeger, but every so often their eyes kind of drift to the stuffed animals and then drift back.
As you look over, there is like a little gray stuffed bear that's got a small knight's helmet on. And as you look at it, the game that it seems to be a prize for, and there's like a couple of them, a couple of these bears, but the game is the person going up there is holding a big hammer and they slam a target and a little line goes up, and it goes down, and the dude running the game goes, "Better luck next time. Apparently, you're not the strongest." I'm just kidding. Everyone's a winner, and he hands the person a little bracelet.
Rock.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Rock.
We are here to get information,
Yes.
but we still have a day, and Rock's gonna book it towards the the strong man.
And as you're like thinking about this, Jaeger, as you're looking at Rock running off to do the strongman games, out of the corner of your eye you hear a little popping sound, and you look over, and there are small, what look like a table of rifles set up in one of the little tents, and they're all shooting little targets.
Jaeger like watches Rock run off, and as he does so, he just sort of goes, "Finally," and then turns and walks toward the memorial for the hero.
All right. Reagan, you are at the top of a Ferris wheel, sitting next to Ruth, and she goes, "You can see everything."
The date episode.
I was so clear in my headphones.
I'm so excited. Okay, Ruth, me and my friends haven't been here very long. Could you tell us about...
She's like leaning over the edge, like looking at all of the different things, like just so excited.
Could you tell us about Could you tell me about the festival?
She goes, "Oh, I assumed that you were all here for the festival. That's why most people come here."
We've just happened to be passing through. At a good time, I guess.
We call it I guess it's just the Amber Parks Festival, but it's really to honor the hero, the one who won the Great War for all of us and died here at, before it was Amber Park. Now it is. I don't know. I should have paid more attention in history at school, but I didn't.
Darbii excited hands.
Come get y'all, man.
Well, that's a lot more than I knew before we were here. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. Wow! Look at that thing! And she points, and you can see Rock overhanding a hammer. Ah! Do you scream?
Rock lifts up the hammer and just goes, "This is for the Skeleton King!" And just like slams it down.
And the dude is like watching Rock like, "What?" And then just slams, and it goes bing and dings a bell, and you see like Rock being handed this little gray bear with a knight's helmet.
Rock, thinking none of the other members can see them, just looks at, puts it out in front of them with both hands, and just squeezes it so tightly and pulls it to their chest and just does a little spin.
Reagan sees this, face palms.
Roll a perception check.
Great! Nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
You see Jaeger investigating the memorial. You see Sam. What are you doing, Sam?
Sam is actually walking around and just talking to people. Just trying to get a layout of the town, find out what's here, what's not here, anything interesting that's been going on.
So you see Sam wandering the festival grounds, and then behind a couple of the tents, you see Lila standing in front of a man in ragged clothes. And you see him, from within his robes, pull out the small coin and hold it out to Lila. And Lila takes it and looks up at you with those same devious eyes as they flick it in the air and catch it, putting it in their pocket. And the two of them disappear behind that tent. As Ruth goes, we can hear the band from up here.
Reagan's eyes widen. He mutters, "Oh, that's not good."
What?
Nothing. I think I have to go find my friends.
Oh, okay. And then both of you are kind of shocked when the ride starts to lurch, when it starts to like move again, and it moves to the point where you're about like halfway on the wheel and you're still in the air, and it stops for the people at the top of the Ferris wheel again to get their turn, waiting at the top of the Ferris wheel to like see everything, and you're kind of just stuck on this Ferris wheel.
Thank you for the lovely time, Ruth.
You're welcome? Ruth looks really confused. Are you gonna do something?
Go do in a minute.
I have to mentally prepare first.
Pull, go.
Parkour?
Is there any like safety thing on?
Not a great one.
Not a great one.
Yeah, because, you know, safety isn't that big of a thing right now in
Great.
this world.
I unlatch whatever safety mechanism.
Yeah, Ruth is confused and a little bit nervous.
I kiss Ruth and I leave.
She blushes and smiles as you
Jump off the
jump off the Ferris wheel, and then her eyes go wide and she goes, wait! She like tries to catch you, but it doesn't work for a second. Roll a dex check.
Don't do bad on this.
Yeah.
Oh no, no it wasn't. It fucking wasn't.
No, it's not a 1.
You can use a clock tower die.
It's not a 1, it's a 2.
You should use. Oh, there's no help on that.
No.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Oh, thank.
Oh my god!
Well, what was it that time?
It was another 2.
Can she use lucky again? Or
I can't!
oh no! Oh my god!
The clock tower decides you break your legs here.
This poor woman!
Yeah!
This poor woman!
Everyone just sees me die.
Could you imagine?
How tall is the average Ferris wheel is a question
Fucking
that I
tall!
need to ask for this campaign.
Really, really tall.
Like 30 feet.
Yeah, so
not
like
bad.
halfway up is like what, 15
15
feet
feet.
up?
So that's only a D6.
And you can die from falling 15
That's a
feet.
two-story drop. At minimum, you're breaking your ankles.
15 feet in D&D, I believe is
1D6.
it's 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Mhm.
So it's just 1d6. 6 damage that you take, and you get laid out as you like smack onto the floor. Like you try to grab a pole, but it doesn't really work, and you kind of like hit it and do a full flip over before landing flat on your belly, like at the edge. And like a bunch of people are like, "Oh my god!" And like it's a small crowd, like, "Are you okay? Oh my god! Oh my god! Is he dead?" And like pulls their face up off the dirt. What are you doing?
I go, I'm fine.
You hit the ground real hard, mister. Yeah, that didn't look so good. I think we should get them to the hospital.
I'm all good. I look up at Ruth.
Ruth is like blushing and terrified.
Big.
Like that was really cool until you like ate shit. Yeah.
It makes sense. It's his first kiss.
Oh,
Also, your first time probably jumping off something very high.
I'm amazed you're still alive.
Yeah.
Level 1, you would have been dead there.
Reagan blushes incredibly hard. Where is my hat?
no. On the ground next to you.
Great. I put it back on me, tip it to Ruth, and dash to the nearest friend.
That would be Rock, who is currently has a bear under one arm and is trying to throw a ball at a bunch of stacked milk bottles.
All right, this is the one. This is the one.
Rock!
Ah! What? What's going on?
We need to find the others.
Why? I'm about to win another gray stuffed animal.
Lily, Ron, old man. Oh,
This bear has a crown on it.
other blue-haired
Okay.
being who is definitely not Lily.
Okay.
Homeless man named Ron. Clock tower. Coin. Disappear!
Rock's gonna stare at you. Did you eat something?
I grab his hand and dash to the other friend.
Hey, whoa, no! I'm so close. I have 1 milk bottle left. Ah!
Sam is currently talking to 2 guys who are like, I love your outfit.
Well, thank you. I mean, you know, I really want to try to encapsulate the fashion of the city.
I think you've done a great job. Yeah, you look just swell. And
Thank you.
They go, and that thing around your neck, it's so cutting edge.
Really? You know, I was worried that
And then Reagan and Rock run up.
I was worried that it might be a bit too forward. I don't want to seem, you know.
I grab Sam. Gotta go!
Go fuck! I think they just kidnapped that person. Should we do something? Yeah. What?
No.
Tell the cops. I don't know. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. See, they're fine. And the group of you run all the way to the statue where, Jaeger, roll an investigation check.
16?
Remember, everything you can see, you don't think, like, this spot specifically is where the person died, or it's definitely, like, the memorial, but you don't think it's a grave. It's, like, center to the park, so, like, wherever it would be is just, who knows.
If I see anyone else, like, in the area sort of taking in the site, I would sort of be leaning over and going, excuse me, I have a quick question. Is there, like, any other memorials to this great hero here?
I think that there are memorials like this all around the world, really. A lot of, like, even countries outside of this one appreciate the hero that stopped the Great War. Great War hurt a lot of people.
That makes sense. However, I had okay, so I heard that this town was the one where he was laid to rest.
Yep, our fair Amber Park, site of the final stand of the great hero.
Is there some sort of gravesite?
That depends.
To go and pay your respects.
Well, there are a lot of grave sites from the Great War.
No, I mean for the hero.
Oh. I don't think so. I don't think that there is. I mean, some people don't even think he exists. But those people aren't welcome here.
Troublemakers. Got it.
The person who was responsible for starting the Great War that my great-grandpappy fought in saved thousands of lives, and they want to say that he never existed? That kind of mentality is harmful to other people.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing a bit more research on my paper. I have to do it for like a college class I'm doing here. So you take care. Have a great day.
It didn't look like he was in college. As you turn around and you see Reagan running up, holding Sam, and Rock holding a bear.
I was 1 milk bottle away.
Do you know how long it took me to get Rock to actually sit down and relax?
I
I walked Rock through an entire parade.
Wait a minute, this was your plan?
Yes, you've been high-strung for the entire trip.
We have a mission!
Guys!
Yeah?
Jaeger just like squeezes the bear.
What is it, Reagan?
ClockTower coin. Blue-haired person. Ron from last night.
Wait, what?
You gave the homeless man a ClockTower coin.
Yes.
Who do we normally give those to?
Lila.
Lila?
Lila.
Okay.
My name was Lily.
I thought it was Lawrence.
Either way.
They disappeared.
What?
Wait, what?
Like,
Oh, the homeless man gave Lila a coin, and then now they're gone.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
I did.
Ah! You just said, which way?
They disappeared.
Well, they went outside of your vision behind a tent.
I don't know.
Where were they when you last saw them?
I was on the Ferris wheel. I kissed Ruth.
oh, how was it?
Good job.
Where is...
Wait, fuck.
Where?
Do I remember where?
Yeah, you got a 20 for the perception check. You know which tent they went behind.
Great. Run to the tent.
You run to the tent, and they're not there.
Okay.
They're not.
Tracks. Some sort of
I would like to roll an investigation check.
Roll.
5.
You have no idea where they went.
Investigation of 18.
You see the grass is slightly, like, like, people aren't walking back here, but there's a little bit of a trail you think you could follow.
Jaeger takes some of the grass, like, sort of brings it to his nose, smells it, goes in the
It smells like grass.
He goes that way. And runs and starts just running off and following the trail.
How does he know that? But
I almost want to make you re-roll.
Tastes it.
Man, that's impressive.
Rock will also mutter under their breath, how does he know that? And just like book it with Sam.
And you all go, following Jaeger?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are running, you see Lila walking back towards the festival looking confused.
Ah, son of a tower.
Does it look like the entity that we normally see?
No, they look like Lila. They look like a normal person.
Don't they leave when we ask them a question?
Yeah.
No.
The blue-haired with a coin?
The entity.
Yeah, we ask them a question
The
and then they fuck
entity
off.
leaves. Not the person, the entity.
Oh!
Who asked them a question?
Jaeger, you need this. I'm going to hand you the gray bear. Just hold it.
I mean, we're probably wrong, right?
And they
Take care,
start
Tim.
to pass you guys as you're literally talking about this, and they go, oh, excuse me. And they start passing.
Oh, hold on 1 minute. I have to ask you something really quick.
Oh, sure. What's up, sweetheart?
Sam pulls a coin out of their pocket and hands it to them.
They stare at it, bewildered, and reach out and take it. And then their eyes seem to explode with that same kind of knowledge as their entire posture and mannerisms change as they go, oh, hello.
Hi. I know you don't like doing formalities, so I'll probably just get to the point.
Uh-huh. I have so many things I'd like to talk to you about, though.
Really?
Just ask your question, Sam.
What?
Oh, that's so cute. You all... Oh, they haven't told you.
What?
Oh, it's
Question.
fine. You had a question for me?
Yeah, sorry, what are we here to stop?
Oh, that's easy. You're supposed to get the sword. Unfortunately, I think you're too late. Pretty sure someone just beat you to it. Good luck.
Thanks.
And the entity fades away from them. And all of you hear the clock tower chime in the distance. And then suddenly, without running out of time, without any of you dying, you wake up in the clock tower. Hey, Ellie again. Thank you for listening. As always, I'd like to thank our producer, Who's, at who's.music. And I would also like to thank our sponsor, Alpha Lupine Images, for donating the equipment to help us make more content with better quality. Thank you to Darbii, Cal, Parker, and Trent for their great performances. As always, thanks again for listening. If you would like to support us, visit our website, clocktoweragent.com, and click the little button that says support us. Or visit patreon.com/clocktower. We have 3 tiers, and all of them unlock different benefits. One of those benefits is clocking those towers, the Clock Tower post show. We record it after we finish each episode, so if you want to come listen to our honest reactions, please do so. Thanks as always. And we release on a bi-weekly basis, so episode 23 will be out on Friday, April 30th. Until then, time's ticking. See you in the Clock Tower.